Camelot 321 here, and oh my gosh, it's Gamestop, boys. We're back, son. You can't stop the Gamestop grift. I gotta do one every once in a while to keep the status quo. All right, I got promises to keep. All right, I got contractual obligations to talk about GameStop at this point. GameStop, guys, we thought they were saved. They got an entire 2 years of success. Look, guys. For the last decade or so, GameStop's been on the verge of death. They were on life support, guys. Life damn support. And suddenly Reddit saved their asses. They saw an opportunity and they went for it. And the apes and the diamond hands are starting to die off real fast. GameStop has about a year's worth of cash on hand before suddenly they're losing everything again. Which is weird to me. I feel like they probably shouldn't have spent all that money doing the NFT shit. Because I feel like that didn't help anything. Maybe reinvest in their employees. They technically did as a PR stunt with stock options, but that's neither here nor there. There is a giant rumor going around amongst district managers, and other people that work inside the company. The rumor is GameStop's about to be dropping some mad news with zero notice. If you are a ride or dyer for GameStop and you've been working there through all the craziness and you still stand by their side like a broken dog next to his woman that just uses him, if you're doing that, maybe reconsider after watching this video, because we're going to talk about it right now. So make sure you like the video. Make sure you share it with your boys. Make sure you tell everybody that you could possibly see that Camelot is the greatest person you've ever seen in your life. Let's jump right into it right now. Get the hell on it, doggone. So this says uncertainty in the company. It says, so here's what I've been thinking, guys. There's been grumblings about the company closing down a large portion of the United States based locations from higher ups. It's like the 2 years went by so fast, and now it's back to this. Pair this with the closure of all Switzerland and Austrian locations and 50% of German stores. Not to mention GameStop started closing more locations in key areas like New York, LA, and Detroit. When I started with the company 4+ years ago, we had well over 4,000 locations. It was 6,000 when I was working there early on. And now we're below 3K. And if rumors can be believed, lower than 2K by Q1 2023. What I think is going on starts with these stock options that we were offered. Well, told to take is more accurate. So in my opinion, the company is using this stock potential to keep us going through Q3 and 4. Then before the stocks are vested in February, close a lot of locations. GameStop gets continued labor, and when the stock defaults, when SL leaves, the company gets the stock back. So slapping a band-aid on a problem of paying employees more without actually paying more and biding time until February. I know this seems like a stretch, but I would greatly like other people's opinions. It says right here, it says, this is my biggest conspiracy theory, that they're going to try and force as many SL2 positions and pairings as they can, and then close locations in January 2023 to cut down. DLs should be worried too. You may go from 17 SLs to 8 to 9. Why would we need to double the DLs too? Well, when they did their last giant layoff, they fired a lot of district leaders. All right. That's a very, very big thing. So you're going to hear something a lot. It's called SL2. That basically means store leader 2. It means the store manager runs 2 locations. GameStop recently has been making almost every manager become a store manager too, meaning they manage 2 stores for only like $1 more an hour. Keep that in mind. $1.15 more an hour to manage an entirely other store that makes $1 million per year. Probably not an operating profit, but that's neither here nor there. So that is what an SL2 is. Basically, think of it as store manager 2 stores. So they're covering 2 stores. Let's continue. It isn't just a coincidence that they're letting more people go and refusing to hire new store leaders. The philosophy behind gives employee stock options is to have employees' interests align with those of the business, and it goes further into the think like an owner BS they're pitching to us last year. If the company does well, so do your stocks. The issue with this is the stocks are out of anyone's control and destined to decrease in value. Handing out shares allows the company to do 2 things. Pay you more without actually paying you any liquid, and 2, claw these shares back as employees continue to leave. Shocking, dude. Shocking. Undamn believable. So what this boils down to is store leaders. They're going to try to make All the store leaders cover 2 locations, meaning halving the stores. Also, halving or cutting a third or 2/3 of the district leaders. All right. The stock options that they gave those store leaders that are now fired, GameStop gets those stocks back. The store leader does not, because they're gone now. That's kind of how they can get away with increasing pay without actually having to pay anybody. That's kind of the technique involved here. Now, look, people are starting to realize that Ryan Cohen, the guy that was supposed to save GameStop after Reggie Fils-Aimé did not save GameStop, that they're starting to realize that Ryan Cohen might just be taking advantage of the company and just basically sucking all the money possible, okay, out of what is left with the company. Pretty much vampiring everything left. That seems to be what's going down, in my opinion. So what do you think? Do you think GameStop will close 1,000 stores in February? That would be pretty damn insane. They only have a year left, guys. They have 1 year left. And I know I've said this before, but things could not be foreseen back then. And to be honest, something like that could happen again. But what really happened with this whole stock debacle is people, way more people, got to look at GameStop's business model and realize that it's a failing business model. Think about this for a moment. The first thing that the new GameStop tried to do for 6 to 8 months was to start an NFT marketplace. That was their move to save the company, guys. To be honest, it's probably just them laundering some more money. I'm going to be honest. I don't believe anything that happens to this company anymore. I do think it would be good if there were less district leaders and less micromanagement, because micromanagement is dangerous, in my opinion. Absolutely dangerous, because it takes people's basically personal responsibility out of it, which can be fulfilling. Put the store managers back on salary, give them a little bit more freedom, and lay off the borderline illegal tactics of adding stuff on the transactions. But that's never going to happen. So what do you guys think? Do you think this is a baseless rumor, or do you think it could actually happen? I'll be asking a few contacts here very soon and see if I can get any more info. So keep your eyes and ears peeled. Until next time, get the hell on it, doggone it. And I love you guys. Hell yeah. Shorter one today, but we're here. And that's all that matters.